Good morning, walkers. It's hump day, Wednesday, July 10th, I believe. Here with Gabby today at River Bluff. It's a offshoot of Highbanks Metro Park, as you can see right there. I usually go over here. This is where we usually walk, and we come up this way. Today we came up this way, and we're way down here in the River Bluff area. It's a small portion of the park that's not connected to the rest of the park. It's a short trail, and it looks like it's called Eagle View. And passed by it yesterday on the way home from there's a fossil, little fossil shell. It's pretty cool. Leave it there for a kid. Okay. It's a pretty short trail. I think it goes down by the river. I'm not positive. I'm not sure. Over here, this is the bluff, and it's about 100 feet, they say, above the river, so there's no way down that way. I'm gonna pick up a couple of bags while I'm here. All right. Patience. Let's go. Looks like there's absolutely nobody here today, which is what I was hoping, so we could get a good exploration out of this. It's probably gonna be a pretty quick trip, but we'll see. Passed this by yesterday on the way back from Lake Erie. My wife and I went for an overnight there and saw the lake and did some relaxing things for a day. Left the dogs at home with a sitter, which is something you gotta do sometimes. Here, let's stick to over here. Come on home, Pa. Yes. So it looks like just a plain crushed gravel trail. Doesn't look like a whole bunch of thought was put into stitching this together. But it's nice that they created another little park area. I read that there's a pretty steep section of this that is, quote, need to be fit to do it. So we're gonna see what happens here. I'm not exactly fit, but I'm not an invalid. I have a feeling it probably does go down by the river, because I did read that there is some river access. It's pretty though. It's a nice little snapshot right there. Snap. Maybe we'll use that for the thumbnail. It's gonna be a hot one. It's only 10 o'clock and it's already close to 90 degrees. I was half thinking of postponing this till tomorrow, but with the weather being as it is, you never know what to expect. And Gabby hasn't been out in the whole day, so what the heck. There's some wild corn right there. Oh, this is pretty. This part of town's a reasonably wealthy area, so I suspect that's part of the reason why they got a small park in here. Not because the people are wealthy necessarily, but because money greases palms pretty well. Yeah, look at all this wild corn. It's pretty cool. Wouldn't doubt there's some wildlife around this area. This is pretty in the middle of nowhere, even though it's right near the street. I could see some deer being in that meadow down there. And maybe even a coyote in these woods somewhere. Definitely looks like a deer area though. There. So this is like a helium balloon in the wild. I hate these things. I'm gonna grab it. Oh, pop it up. Happy birthday, you destroyed the environment. Congratulations. Come here. We can go down that way. Let's go down this way here. A couple of dogs came up on us. I wasn't anticipating because there's no cars in the lot, but people live right around here, so they probably just walk here. Which makes sense. I would do that if I lived around here. Yeah, this is definitely a deer meadow right here. It'd be perfect for them. Means there are probably some ticks in here too. Did see a tick sign on the way in, but I think they have tick signs at all metro parks. It's just part of the deal. Knock on wood, I haven't had any since that one. I haven't found any on the dogs, but they take medicines that kill them upon a bite, so you don't really get to see them. It's a nice easy trail. I don't think we're gonna be doing any backwoods in this place. It's pretty overgrown. Got your foot? Foot? Good girl. There's a couple of birds chasing a hawk. Little baby birds. Probably starlings, they get pissed off pretty easy. I looked at this on a satellite map, and I should have looked at it a little bit closer before I jumped out of the car, so I know what I'm doing. But I know this dead ends at some point. Some people are complaining that the path's too short, but for dogs at least, they don't really care. They don't really think about that. It's like maybe heading into some sloppy mud here. Did read that it gets kind of muddy with all the flooding that's been happening. Up at Lake Erie, there's substantial flooding. Well, there's a dead end right there. Here's a trail that goes somewhere. Yeah, there's standing water all over the place at Lake Erie. Some of the houses that are in the canals there, the water's so high that it's starting to become a concern. You pee on that nasty cigarette. Good job. Look at this crazy mud. First I thought there were horse tracks. It's just a really strange pattern that developed after the mud disappeared. Crazy. Alright, so that's where that ends. Let's go down this little trail here, honey pie. This is a little 0.4 miler. Oops, sorry. It's all grass. Probably the city decided that the trail was too short. Needed a little bit of back country. Might be a cool place to come in the winter. Once all this greenery's gone, there'll be a lot more room to walk. I think we picked a good one because this is extremely hot out here. Extremely humid. The beauty thing about the lake was it was cool and breezy. It was awesome. Columbus just gets so steamy in the summer, it just doesn't make it fun to have the summer after July starts rolling around. Looks like we may be heading into some shade here. The thing I don't like about this so far is I have no place to duck off if a dog comes walking, but we'll just deal. Much better. Come on, Hannah. Gotta keep moving. Mosquitoes. Keep forgetting to bring my DEET. You don't think about that at 10 in the morning. Is this just dead end right here too? That'd be freaky. Yep, keeps going. It's like people are making their own paths. Well, there is a sign with an arrow, so that means we're legitimate. It's a little tight quartered if we stumble across other people. There's the river. Gabby knows where she's going. It's kind of high. Doesn't look like there's any easy access right here. Hold on, honey. Lots of bugs though. Oh good, this walks along the river a little ways. Whoops. This reminds me of a combination of the places that we go. A little bit of Antrim, a little bit of Rush Run. You want to go down here? Hold on. Ouch. Gabby, go slow, honey. Yeah, I don't feel like climbing that bank. It's pretty though. It's not as high as I thought it was. Let's go back up here and we'll come around. Go on. This way. Left. Not sure if she can get over this or not. Up. Well, I'm impressed. Gabby still has God in her. Yeah, this is very pretty, like people said in the reviews. Looks like there's some fishing down here too. What the fuck is this? That is nasty, whatever that is. Wow. Come on. You'd almost think this was in Ohio right here. This is pretty wild back here. I like it. Could be one of our weekday places for sure. Ouch. Gotta watch out for those little stumps. Slow. It's a little bit of slop. Mosquitoes are really thick back here. Slow. There's some big dogs back here. Either that or some coyotes. They got pretty big paws, I know. Not very big animals, but they got big paws. Look how far this goes. This is a lot more trail than I was anticipating. I'm digging it. It's a nice open area of the river. She's on to a critter. Wish I could see what it is before she goes crazy. Slow. I don't see it. Oh, Hannah, did you see a critter? I didn't see one. Looks like it goes that way a ways. There's a sign. I hate signs like that. Doesn't really tell me very much. I don't know if that means don't go here or go that way. Wait a minute. Let's think. Wait, let's think. Let's be smart. Hold it. Gabby, chill. Chill out. I can't tell. I don't think this is the trail. That's a crazy sounding bird. Let's go this way. Here. Let's see what this does. Calm down. She's all amped up. slow. Downloaded a map of Highbanks. It's huge. I'm doing like only a very small portion of it. I have to figure out what trails that dogs are not allowed on. There's this one called, excuse me, Coyote Run. That's at the front of the park. It's about a 3-mile trail though. Once you're on, you really have no way of getting back unless you follow it all the way through or turn around. Not a big fan of those kind of trails with the dog. But it's marked as a dog trail. I guess at some point there was only like one dog trail available at Highbanks, and then they kind of let loose the reins and made more of them. Available to dog walkers. Something going on here. Ouch. Okay, let's go. There's all these off trails back here too, made by people over time. Come on, getting bit. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Yeah, they're pretty thick in here today, and I'm sweating up a storm. They're just loving me. I thought mosquitoes are attracted by CO2. Maybe I should shut my mouth, right? Yeah. I just stopped breathing for this video. Get out of my ears, you little freaks. That was nice. It's nice if there's a alternate circle about. Leg. Leg. There you go, baby. Another little homemade path over there that I'm not really feeling like doing right now. I got things I gotta do today at home. Got other things to do outside the home. Come on. Ouch. And we're back into the open again. You eating bugs. They're bugging you too. Yeah, their mosquitoes are all over her as well. But, yeah, she's fighting them. She's fighting them. Those bad mosquitoes. Went ahead and pulled the trigger on a DNA kit for Bailey. I had been, come here. I'd been wanting to check his breed heritage for quite a while after many guesses, and I put him on Name That Breed group on Facebook and didn't get very many responses, so I was kind of disappointed. So I went ahead and got the gold standard of DNA tests for dogs called Embark. It tests for, I think like 225 breeds. It'll tell you a percentage breakdown of what he has. It goes back to his great-grandparents, apparently. They're not, wholly accurate all the time, of course, but it'd be a nice thing to see. It also comes with a guide. It tests for genetic markers for disease and such like that. And it'll give you a heads up on what you need to watch out for, or how you can begin treating a dog early that has certain conditions predisposed to it genetically. Get off of me. And it also has one other thing that I can't remember right now that makes it have more value. It's in cooperation with the University of Cornell's veterinary department, which gives us some cred. Some of the other cheaper tests, this one is usually about 190. I got it for 150 on sale. The other tests are about half the price, and a lot of complaints about inaccuracies. Like this one place asks for a picture of your dog. That's kind of suspect if you ask me. This one, you just take a Q-tip swab and rub it around their inside of their cheek for a while and put it in an envelope and send it in. And it's just like 23andMe for dogs. That's what they say. I don't know if you're familiar with 23andMe. It's a chromosome testing service. I had it done back when it came out, and I was amused by it. Shows some predispositions for some disease for me, and it also shows that I have less likelihood for certain diseases as well, which gives you a little peace of mind. So I should be getting that test in about a week. Send it in. It takes about 4 weeks to get results. It'll give you a whole portfolio of your dog and statistics and such like that. So I'm kind of excited. Someone said that he might be a part of a rare breed, which I doubt, called Entelbucher Sennenhund. It's essentially the smallest Swiss mountain dog there is. I watched some videos on YouTube, and sure enough, his head, if you cut it off, he looks exactly like an Entelbucher to the T. So I was pretty shocked by that. This lady thought he was an Entlebucher Border Collie. And I'm looking for Border Collie. That's what I want to see if he's a mix. Because he sure acts like one. He likes to herd everything around, and he does the stare and the low head like a wolf when he's staring at Marley in particular, the cat. But he's a bossy little guy. And so I'm thinking he's definitely got some Border Collie in him. He's also got some aloofness, which is part of the breed. Could even be part Treeing Walker Coonhound for all I know. If so, we'll have to lose the beagle on his Facebook page. Rename it again, yet again. I don't know if Entlebucher Border makes any sense to people. Border Beagle does, but it's all good. Oh, we didn't take that trail over there. Oh, we have other time to come back. It's really hot. She's panting a lot. Have to be cognizant of her age in this heat. Both of us aren't spring chickens and walking around in 90-degree high humidity heat is just not good for us. But we gotta get our steps in, right, Gabby? Still nobody here. I hadn't even heard of this place, but it's not very well known. Maybe to the people who drive by or live around here. But otherwise, not a very highly publicized park. Let's go to the Bluff and see if we can bluff. Look at that girl, she's breathing. She's panting. Wish I could pant. Come on, we're just gonna take one little detour. Tired? Yeah. Are you there? Here. Let's look over here and we can go. Yeah, okay, this overlooks where we just were, kinda. Little valley. I don't know if this is the bluff here. Actually, I have to look up what a bluff is. I have no idea. Some nice thistles. These things are nasty. Look at those things. Looks like the bees like them too. Nice little snap. Snap. Pretty cool. Scored another place. Nice simple walk, easy to get to. It's about 2.5 miles from our door. The road it's on is a little bit congested, but otherwise not bad at all. Get the girl in there for a drink. We'll head back to the homestead and let the mutts out. Up. Good girl. Drink some waters. Oops, turn around the other way. There you go. All right, well, that's another walk with us. It's shorty, not too bad, probably about half an hour. And hope you all have a good week. It's gonna be a busy one around here. And we'll talk to you soon on our next walk with us.
Say goodbye, Gabby. Gabby says, I'm so fucking hot.
Peace out.